What's up, YouTubers? We're taking you for a little ride out here on the paddleboard in the Chicago Belmont Harbor. So if you can see right in front of us, we've got the Hancock Tower. We're in the harbor right now. No, I'm not walking on water. You're on a paddleboard. So this is the first couple times we've been out with the video camera on the paddleboard. Hopefully it's not too shaky for you. Let me know, we might work out something else, but I thought this is the best view so you could get a little taste of what it's like to paddleboard right here in Chicago, Illinois, one of the largest bodies of fresh water in the world, Lake Michigan. So we're just paddleboarding through the harbor, and a lot of people always ask me, are there big boats in Lake Michigan? Well, take a look for yourself. Tons of huge boats. These are the exact kind of boats that you see out on the ocean. People take them out down to the playpen, which is actually right underneath the Hancock Tower you can see up there. And now you can get a little bit of a view of the Trump Tower if you look to your right, way up in the distance. And you can see some of the boats here pretty decked out. Got a quad engine going on right there. I mean, that's a serious setup that you'd see in the ocean. But hey, look, we're in Lake Michigan. People enjoy their boating out here. They want to get where they're going to go fast. They want to enjoy it just like anywhere else. And I actually just heard from Boatbound, which is a boat rental service, that Chicago is the #1 market for boat rentals in the United States. I know that sounds crazy, but we have a very vibrant harbor scene here. We've got Belmont Harbor, Diversey Harbor. The harbors down near Millennium Park. We've got the harbors on the south side. We've got harbors on the north side. A lot of people have their boats here. I'd say the main attraction is where else in the world are you going to get that kind of a skyline view from the water? As well as, if you've never been to the playpen, Google it. It's a really good time. A lot of people just enjoying themselves, soaking in the sun, going for a swim, just really living it up. So it's one of my favorite boats here in the harbor, the Illusion. Why don't you let me know if you think it's real? It's off to the left here. It's an illusion, right? Or is it the real deal? Hard to say. So we got a boat coming on our left here. We're just gonna head through all these boats out in the middle of the water. People always ask me all the time, how do you get out to the boats out here? Used to have a boat out here, now we've got one on the water. Oh, look at that, coming from the right. We got a bogey inbound. Get out of the way here. Those are the rental boats. Sometimes they're not good at dealing with the stress, so you got to get out of their way. They might just run you right over. You'd be a wet puppy at that point, so we don't want to do that. But back to what's out here in the water, right? We got all these boats. How do you get out here? Well, I used to have a boat out here, and just for giggles, I'd tell people I swam out, jumped out, and or hop a ride on a sea turtle. None of those things are true. I have swam out before, but it's really not that efficient. The water can be pretty cold here in the summertime, especially in the very beginning of summer or the spring. Not always that pleasant when it's not 90 degrees and the water's 40 degrees or 50 degrees. So you can see right ahead of us, it's called a dinghy, right? This guy's got a little trolling motor on his dinghy, and you just take the dinghy in and out over on one side of the harbor. You lock that thing up with a nice padlock so nobody takes it out for a little joyride. Take your dinghy to your boat, you tie it up, you get on the boat, untie your boat, and you go for a ride. So you can see how it's done. Take a dinghy, get to your bigger boat, and then you're golden. Also used to play the joke on people when they'd come out to visit for the harbor for the first time, say, hey, I'd really like you to come out on our boat. It's going to be a great time. You get to the dinghy and you tell them, all right, let's go. And you got 4 people on a teeny tiny little boat. They really don't know what to expect. They've been thinking it's something bigger, but they're always, so nice and so happy to get out on a boat at all. They feel bad saying anything. And after a few minutes, I tell them, hey, I was just joshing with you. They all have a good laugh, and take them over to the real boat. So we don't do the boat out here on the mooring cans is what they call them anymore. We've got a dock spot, just a little bit easier with all the visitors getting out every day. If you use it a lot, it's really nice to have the dock spot, but they're a little bit more expensive than the boat spots out here. So it's a good gig either way. You gotta just enjoy the water, enjoy Lake Michigan. You see out in the distance there, you can see some people taking the sailboats out, full sails away. We got a nice north wind today, so good sailing for everybody. Probably about I don't know, 8 knots. Probably gets a little bit stronger out there, picks up to maybe 10 knots. So you can see the flags up here on top of the boats, or the telltales showing you where it's coming from. So if you look at those telltales up there, you're going to see that the wind's coming from the northeast, which is really kind of a strange direction for it to be coming from. Usually we get northwest wind, southwest wind, or a west wind. So when you get that northeast wind, you know it's a little bit different. Something just to be wary of. Check it out. Crazy thing about the harbors here, where else in the world are you like right on the harbor? Vast expanse of wilderness to one direction. Go out on Lake Michigan, hundreds of miles of empty water, and on the other side you've got Lakeshore Drive here in Chicago. Good old LSD. We're right at Belmont Avenue, so you can kind of see where we're at. Well, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the paddleboard, and have a good one.